The world has vanished into nothing but whiteness. Lifeless as it seems, no towns or creatures were on sight, only dead trees. What feels alive, however, is the battle between my car and the storm. I can hear the solidity of flakes rapidly launching at my car's body. In a few matter of seconds, to spare my car's wipers, snow has entirely covered my windows again. Maybe it's time to accept defeat. My hands on the wheels are already numb and dull of pain, my lungs giving up as I feel sharp pains from each cold breath. My body has bitten enough wind and just wants to give up. So I let loose my weak grip on the wheel. Right away, my cars start losing friction with the icy road. Already aware that I might not have a chance to survive this, the car flips and throws itself into a somewhat large pit. Life has to end like this. Or does it? As I whined about my pain and the injuries of peace sticking on me, there are sudden sounds that sound unnatural, unlike the breezing wind. Those were footsteps, for God's sake. As my vision started to blur out, they started to drag me out of the crash scene. I wanted to ask them something, but I cannot blur out any word with such weakness. Though I take it for granted, but I still want to ask myself. Is death real? A kid's complex wasn't that complex, because it was my childhood. I used to live in a worn-down apartment with my family, and that family was solely my mother. Every day was bland, and I could do nothing but eat, learn, and sleep. But every day was not every day. It was that final season. That there was great fondness. Get set, the beauty of nature is close. Each coldest seasoning with great each bird set brooding on the snow, each snow angel's devoting little relish, each snowman removing the bits of contrast. And yet, the winter just comes and goes. Winter is a melancholic being. It sleeps through the sorrow as early as possible. It storms the sheds of miserable tears of nature. It suffers the worst demise as the sun melts its entirety. It needs help, and yet pushes everything to their shelters. It feels solitude, but it chooses to wallow in it. Sometimes, winter just needs a warm hug. I remember every time how I got excited when the winter arrives. When I finally saw the freckles of snow on the kitchen window again, I started to jump in my bed like a trampoline, and wishing and praying that winter will stay snowing forever. But it was not possible and did not last. Silly childhood soon to learn the hard way life in nature. older complex feels different because the mind itself is a complex now. I continued to survive in that worn down apartment with my lone family. Every day was bland, but I could do nothing but eat and sleep. But every day was not every day. It was that final season. That there was a great contemplation. Tell me, Winter, what are you really hiding away? Is it really just snow, or is it some kind of sick plague? Oh, Winter, tell me. We are the same, Winter. We bury our sorrows with thick tears. We struggle with the definition of truth. We, with our own sun, slowly burning us out. We reject anything but our own self-rejection. I have become my own Winter. I am now about to make a great adventure. I cannot endure this agonizing pain any longer. It's all over my body. Neither can I face the impending blindness. I pray the Lord my soul to take. Amen.
Conclusion for the death of Katerina. Cerebral hypoxia due to traumatic injuries from an attempt at